need someone to vouch.
Number 8. Turning right on red.
On red? You
Across
can't do that.
the United States, it's perfectly acceptable to turn right
There
on a
must be
red
some
light
sign
at an
to
intersection.
show yes.
Unless you're in New
India
York
it is
City,
there,
where
no?
it's only
In
allowed
India,
at certain
turning left
intersections.
because we are a left country.
Hey, Einstein, it's a red light. Hey, I'm walking here.
Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to watch top 10 legal things that you can do in America that are banned in other countries. So this is going to be a very interesting video because we see that America has a very stricter laws if you compare it to India. So how come there are things that are like allowed in America? Because we see a lot of medicines that are banned in America but are allowed in our country. So it is the other way around, so it will be very interesting to watch. So let's watch this
Video.
What's it about?
Django.
So we're going to sell that, but we're also going to sell incandescent bulbs, and people are so happy about it. It's really been pretty amazing.
For this list, we'll be looking at things that are lawful in the United States, but illegal elsewhere. Do you think any of these should be illegal in the U.S.? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Weird baby names.
weird baby name.
In the land of the free, Americans are welcome to name their kids just about anything they want.
Well, we've narrowed it down to a
Pencil.
few.
In India,
We like Kimberly.
Pencil.
Oh, boy.
Consequently, you've likely seen news articles about people giving their newborn children highly unconventional names.
You named your kid Han Solo?
Yes, sir.
Han Solo.
Han Solo Burger.
In contrast, some other countries have strict laws.
Oh.
For example, you reportedly can't name your kid Batman in Australia.
Batman.
Or panties, or lol, spinach, or circumcision.
Oh, the good ones.
Why would
Denmark
you
is
name
even
your
more
son
restrictive.
circumcision?
Their law on personal names requires residents to choose from a pre-approved list that includes
Like
18,000 names
naming
for boys and
someone in India
22,000
Khatna.
names for girls.
Oh,
Want a
God.
beautiful name? Soda.
You can get an exemption, but it requires authorization from a church and is subject to government review.
Pull your mask down. You're supposed to be watching the damn door, right?
I say about using my government name, Michael.
Number 9. Too much ketchup
Too
in
much
school
ketchup.
cafeterias.
Oh.
A staple of virtually every American
In
food
India, there is no
establishment,
ban on
ketchup
that.
is the condiment of choice for many people. However, in 2011, it was reported that ketchup had been banned from school cafeterias.
Wow,
except for
France.
French fries.
Where's the ketchup at?
However, children could only enjoy French fries once a week.
Once a
Oh,
week.
that's a good thing because French fries are
The government
unhealthy.
issued the decree to ensure a healthier diet in schools and also to preserve Gallic cuisine. We wonder if any French kids rebelled by smuggling packets or, heaven forbid, whole bottles of
They
ketchup
might
in
have.
school.
They are
Daring
students.
indeed.
Okay, it's risky. You need an intro. You need someone to vouch.
Number 8. Turning right on red.
on red? You
Across
can't do
the
that.
United States, it's perfectly acceptable to turn right
There
on a
must be
red
some
light
sign
at an
to
intersection.
Oh, yes.
that
Unless you're in New
India
York
is
City,
there,
where
no?
it's only
In
allowed
India,
at certain
turning left because
intersections.
we are a left country.
Hey, Einstein, it's a red light. Hey, I'm walking here.
In Canada, it's banned on the island of Montreal.
Oh.
However, many countries have banned it nationwide. For example, a right turn on red is generally not allowed in Europe. The equivalent in Australia and New Zealand, a left turn on red, is also banned, except
Oh.
where signs or green arrows indicate otherwise.
Go back and turn right.
We do not turn right.
I know, Paris.
So do I.
In fact, it's easier to find countries where turning on red is illegal or permitted only with special signage than where it's normal, as in the US. Number 7.
In India also
baby
it's
walkers.
normal.
Baby walkers allow infants to walk before they've developed
Yeah,
the
in
ability
India also
to
we
be
have that.
assisted.
Yeah.
However, some studies have found that the devices actually delay development, and they also cause quite a few injuries. In the US, they're responsible for a few thousand
It's
emergency
for a
room
very
visits
short
a year.
period, no? It's
Kids
not
can't
that
see what's
long.
in
But
front
they
of them.
cause injuries.
And oftentimes can result in a pretty severe injury.
Due to safety concerns, the sale of baby walkers has been banned in Canada since 2004. It's also illegal to own one. People who own baby walkers can be fined up to 100,000 Canadian dollars.
What?
Or even jailed for 6 months.
$100,000.
Guess who just freed his dad from Canadian prison?
Number 6. Valentine's Day. It's a
Valentine's
day
Day is
for
banned.
people to celebrate their love for one another. Sales of roses and chocolates
Is it
skyrocket.
something to
Couples
ban?
everywhere take a day to revere each other.
What do you say we have ourselves a perfect date?
That is, unless you live in one of the few countries that have banned St. Valentine's Day.
Which country?
no Valentine?
In Pakistan, The Islamabad High Court has banned
In
public
Pakistan, I can
celebrations at the
understand.
Expected.
There have also been crackdowns in Saudi Arabia, although it's gaining more
In
acceptance.
Muslim countries.
We have two holidays only, Eid al-Fitr and Eid al-Adha. As Muslims, we only celebrate these two holidays.
Some cities in Indonesia have banned celebrations too. The biggest reason has been the idea that it conflicts with Islamic culture and that it represents a Western tradition. Number 5. Adultery.
Adultery.
Adultery is
But
actually
adultery is
still
banned
a crime
everywhere.
in 17 U.S. states.
People
However,
do it.
these laws are rarely
I think
enforced.
this is also in
Other
like
states have
Muslim
abolished
countries,
such
you cannot
laws
just
altogether.
Hold the hand
You can
also.
still face serious penalties in other countries, though, especially as a woman. In the Philippines, only a wife can be charged with adultery, although a husband can face charges of concubinage. In Pakistan, adultery can be punished with death. It's actually difficult for women to report assault and not face adultery
This was
charges.
Oh my
You can also
god.
face
Death.
execution for adultery in Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Sudan.
I told
In
you,
other
most
places, such
Muslim
as
countries.
Uganda and Rwanda, you may face a prison sentence and a fine.
That's crazy.
Number 4. Incandescent light bulbs. When Thomas Edison demonstrated his light bulb design in 1879, he may have known that he was onto something revolutionary. However, the bulb came with key flaws, specifically inefficiency and a short lifespan. With the emergence of CFL and LED lights, many countries have phased out the older bulbs in favor of less power-hungry alternatives. They include Canada, Australia, Russia, Brazil,
In India
and the
also we don't
entire
see the old
European
ones.
Union.
Your initial investment in a bulb is a lot higher in a CFL bulb or an LED bulb, but you will recover that cost through the duration of the bulb, also in the energy savings.
The European Commission calculates that the ban contributes billions to the economy and significantly reduces CO2 emissions. The U.S. had plans to follow suit, but was left behind when politics got in the way.
The bulb that we're being forced to use, number one to me, most importantly, the light's no good. I always look orange.
Number 3, bounty hunters.
Okay, showtime.
When someone is charged with a crime and gets out on bail, it's essentially a contract binding the individual to return to court at a later date.
You mind if I search your house? Can I ask you what for? Yeah, I've got a warrant for her husband.
In the United States, a defendant can hire a bail bondsman to put up the money for bail. Should the defendant run, the bondsman can employ a bounty hunter to track them down.
The state places a bounty on a man's head. I track that man, I find that man, I kill that man. After I've killed him, I transport that man's corpse back to the authorities.
Bounty hunters aren't subject to the same legal restrictions as official law enforcement, giving them advantages otherwise unavailable. Although they were common worldwide for many years, they're now considered illegal virtually everywhere but the U.S.
Yeah, same in
He's
India,
gotten
it's
all
not
of them so
allowed.
far.
How many has he got?
4.
It's also a major reason why American bounty hunters have no jurisdiction outside their own country. Number 2, BHA and BHT preservatives.
What
I'm
are
partial
that?
to
Griswold.
Maybe
I'm
in
in food
candies,
additives and
I
condiments,
guess.
not preservatives.
Not preservative.
Mostly in candy.
Butylated hydroxyanisole and butylated hydroxytoluene are 2 preservatives that you may have likely never heard of nor can easily pronounce. Both of these are used as a means to prevent oxidation, which can cause food to spoil. Unfortunately, however, research has found that both can contribute to cancer in rats. In addition, a U.S. government report indicated that BHA is likely to cause cancer in human beings. As a result of the dangers, many countries have banned these chemicals from use. The United States Food and Drug Administration, however, has deemed them generally recognized as safe, which is why they are found in most packaged foods within the U.S.
And the exciting part is that they have no ingredients that a human can pronounce. So it doesn't leave you with that heavy food feeling in your stomach.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1, plastic
bag.
The 21st
They are
century
still there
has seen
in
a
India.
rise in movements towards a more eco-friendly culture.
Mr. McKay says that history is past, but saving the Earth is our present to the future.
One target of these has been the single-use plastic bag. Seen in virtually every supermarket and convenience store, the world has slowly been moving to reduce the use of these bags.
These policies were very successful in reducing the number of grocery bags used. However, sales of garbage bags skyrocket.
Many countries have outright banned them. while others have imposed taxes or surcharges on the use of the bags in an effort to encourage the use of reusable ones.
Oh, nice.
However, the United States has seen very little momentum here.
Saving the earth while maintaining profitability.
A few states and cities have joined in, but by and large, the U.S. remains a safe haven for the throwaway sacks.
Bobby, I will have you know that I consider myself to be one of the great environmentalists of my time. I have a plastic grocery bag filled with plastic grocery bags that I will bring back to the grocery store one day.
This is Indian mom.
Yeah.
There are a lot of these legal things that are still allowed in India too. Like the one they say that turning right on a red light, so it is like turning left on a red light in India, and we are allowed to do that the same. I think so. This is a similar thing from us, and the thing is, like, we always have that left side on only, because I've never seen that only red light. If there is a red light, then the left side turn is always on green. So I don't know that we can say that there is a sign so we are going it, or it is always allowed. So that is a confusing topic.
And also this baby walker still was, I was shocked, because in India it's normal, it's very normal, and that to use for very little period, because babies learn to walk and everything. But in Canada it is banned, in India it's not banned. And if we talk about plastic, so we use plastic like single-use plastic, polythenes, cups, everything, glasses in excessive amount. I think it should be banned in India too.
Actually, so what do you guys think about it? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share, and
Subscribe. Bye.